Hi, my name is Bertha Nivigira, and today I'm a member of the SODELA program, and today I'm here to interview this gentleman here and this young lady over here. I have a few questions to ask them, and I'll be asking them, one after another, and they will answer them. And yeah, enjoy. Apply that to raising kids in the U.S. and it's not working. Not quite working. It's very problematic because the youth, they're finding also themselves between they're caught between two worlds. The world in which their parents do not exist, in which Americans norms apply, American values apply, American cultural practices apply. So they're dealing with that, and then when they come home with their parents, it's a completely different way of living. And the youth, they're also balancing between those two worlds, and because they don't have somebody to kind of guide them, which is those two worlds, it's great that they're exposed to those two different worlds. However, if you don't have the proper guidance on how to balance those two worlds, it can be very hard. It can be very complicated, and it's a frustration on both parties. The youth, they get frustrated because they don't understand their parents. Like you mentioned, their parents express love differently than the youth who are born here or even raised here. Their way of you mentioned that you would like to change the world when you were describing yourself. So how do you plan to do that? Because that is a big statement, and I'm just curious on how you plan to do that.
Okay, well, yeah, you're right, and I'm not just talking. Like, I actually really would love to change the world to the best of my ability. And I know I'm not like the smartest or like the brightest person in the world, but I think I could use like my qualities that are within me that God has given me, because God has given everybody a special quality whether they know it or not. And the qualities that I have, I think a lot of people tell me like I'm a very kind, a bright person. Like I always have a smile on my face. I'm very generous, and I'm a brilliant person. So I could use those qualities that I have to like help somebody out. Or even the qualities, like, because I'm a very determined and I work really hard, I won't give up. If I really want something, I can use those qualities to help change the world. And for example, like sometimes they say that it's really not about how much, like an amount of how much you have that matters the most. It's about what's within your heart, because you can have like the most money in the world but be like the most selfish person. But then you can also have this homeless man who only has like $1, but he's very generous. He would give it to somebody to help save the day. Like there's two different people. Like sometimes it's not about how rich or how powerful you are. It's about what's really within. That's how I would change it.
Great, wonderful. Those are amazing answers. Yeah, it's very, very inspiring, and I really hope for both of you guys, that you will really keep those words that you're saying to your heart and really try to live up to those words. It won't be easy, but yes, like you said, it's not about how much you have, but it's about how willing you are, and how generous you are, if I can use your words. So great. The next question is why are you here today? Right now?
I'm here because I heard about the program somehow, and actually I used to play for a long time ago. I played for a soccer team with the SODELA program, and I've been told about it again. And I was glad to to be a part of the program, because I changed like my lifestyle, the way I was. So the old me compared to the new me is like, the new me is this what I want to do in order to change and make me feel like there's a purpose in this, and it's not just for a reason. It's not just a waste of time. There's actually a purpose, and I'm doing this with love. I'm not doing it because somebody told me, this. Nobody forced me to be here, and I'm here with my own purpose. Feel me?
Great. And you?
Why am I here today? Yes, I'm here today because I also heard, not because I just heard that we're gonna have this gathering or meeting today, but because I think I wanted to to be a part of it. I just like being a part of groups and feeling included. This meeting was meant to help us, inspire us, and I'm all about inspiration. I like getting new ideas and innovations from people, so I thought this would be a good chance to do that today. So.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Another thing, like you were saying, also helping each other. And I heard this program is about this we have something in Africa going on with this program, and I wanted to be able to help and see what I could do to help as well. And is the reason why I'm also here.
Great. Yeah, those are great reasons to be here, and thank you for being here today.
No problem.
And okay, so the next question, what can we do to help our youth better themselves? What do you think we can do to help us, since we're youth, what can we do to help each other better ourselves and, advance in life?
What we have to do first, you have to separate yourself, and like I said, change within, and then you get a lot of vocabulary. Because if you don't have no vocabulary words, that's how people get in conflict. So if you have so much vocabulary words and you know so much, you will always know what to say to somebody. Because from somebody that places like I'm from, like the hood, you will not know how to communicate right if you don't have the vocabulary words. Somebody can say something at you and you don't know how to take it. And our goal is to tell people how to have the mind of being righteous and saying like, learn how to control yourself and control like the things that you do and the things that you say, because it matters. And the way you handle situations in life, and the way you whatever you have to do, going to school, we are a part of them. We can work together to change each other's life. That's what I feel like.
Yourself, it's very important. Not necessarily, of course, the education that we get from studying books and going to school, but there are different ways of being educated, like you mentioned. Being able to communicate with people from everywhere. If you're from the hood, being able to communicate with those people. Those people matters as well. It's very important.
It's the reason why it's important, because you can avoid conflict if you know how to communicate right. If you don't know how to communicate, don't have no skills or vocabulary, you can die over there. You can lose your life. That's how people fight and do, because they don't know not communication. And also, if you don't know communication or vocabulary, you won't even be able to be nothing in life or get no loan from the bank or have some kind of money or a good job, because you just didn't know how to present yourself right.
Exactly. Yeah. And you, young lady, what do you think we can do to help each other advance in life?
I really agree with what this young man said here with education. It's very true. I know it sounds mediocre or cliche. That's what everybody say, education, this and that. But I think it's actually very true, because I think really without education, I think we're not civilized. You know what I mean? Like, our thinking and mindset is elsewhere. Like, before civilization times, people were, if you really think about it, they were kind of nuts, like they were cavemen and stuff. So I think with the innovation of education and the new thinking and skills, like, things really just changed the world. The world became a much better place. So I think with education, with determination, it just all starts from within you. Because I think if you really care about something, you will go after it. Nobody's gonna force you to do it. It starts from within you. If you say, hey, I'm gonna start a company, and you think about it, you do the things that it takes to start a company. Hey, God forbid, one day you could have your own company.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Another thing is helping somebody else, helping each other is one of the big things. Because if somebody don't help you, if you ever got help before and you need it so bad, you know how to feel and feel like, somebody just help me get this loan. Somebody just help me, and helping is one of the big things that actually makes us go farther in life, and working together. We can't just say, I got this by myself. We need a team. So us coming together is another big step. Africans, we mostly at work because we don't know how to come together, and because we never learn any words to communicate and learn to come together. It's like this. So when we learn how to come together and educate ourselves, not just school wise, but actually educate about the universe, how things work, and you educate yourself about that's how the life became better, and then your mindset changes just like that.
Right.